Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2, and this is going to be my review for Episode 3 of Legends of Tomorrow Season 2, otherwise entitled Shogun. But obviously before we go ahead, there will be spoilers throughout this review, so if you have not seen the episode, you might want to go watch it, then come back to this video later on and discuss what you thought about the episode in the comments. But let's get straight into what I thought about this episode. So overall, this episode dealt with the legends in Japan in the 17th century, and dealing with a power-hungry dictator as well as some other sub-stories throughout the episode with some other characters. The episode started off pretty viciously though, with Vixen going around the Wave Rider, knocking out all the legends apart from Heatwave, obviously because she was hunting him down, as she suspects that he was the one that killed Rex Tyler or Hourman at the end of last episode. But obviously us, the viewer, knows that it was the Reverse Flash that actually killed him. But this is all interrupted by the big reveal of Nate Haywood being turned into a Man of Steel, like literally. Not Superman, but actually Citizen Steel. I thought the visual effects in this episode were pretty well done, especially with Citizen Steel and also the time when Adam and Citizen Steel are falling through the time stream. I thought it looked pretty good, pretty flawless for the most part. The scenery in this episode was really impressive though, with the way they made you feel as if you were actually in Japan in the 17th century. That ties in with the costume design as well, which I thought was really well done as well. You could tell early on that this was a big learning episode for Nate, with him getting, a bit too cocky and confident with his newly found abilities, and that obviously leading to him getting hurt pretty badly, not once, but I think it was twice. When Ray was trying to get Nate hard, yeah, not the best choice of words there. Let's go with to get Nate to turn to steel. It reminded me of the Karate Kid for some reason when Ray was just whacking Nate with that stick. Sarah with a katana though is quite the lethal combo, I must say, and she definitely kicks some major ass with it. Heatwave fighting the ninjas was pretty badass as well. He got to prove to Vixen that ninjas were in fact real. And I love that classic movie type moment when Sarah faces that other samurai, where they, run towards each other with samurai swords, and once they go past each other, they stop for a second, and you're anticipating, oh, who got sliced? And obviously the other samurai falls to the ground, and it turns out Sarah had like a little dagger that she obviously killed him with. But one of the coolest moments of this episode, and they don't like full on explain it, but we learn that the sword that Ray was using was the sword that belongs to the Yamashiro family. Now, when I say Yamashiro family, I mean as in Tatsu Yamashiro, as in Katana, as we saw in Arrow Season 3, as well as the Suicide Squad movie earlier this year. So I do like how Legends does drop little Easter eggs and little connections to the rest of the Arrowverse. We did see Katana in Arrow Season 4, it was only for one episode, so that's why I've only referenced Arrow Season 3. But yeah, I thought that was pretty damn cool that they did include that in this episode. It will be interesting to see what the message from future Barry Allen or the future Flash was to Rip Hunter. I think it's definitely going to be about the Reverse Flash in some way. And honestly, it would not surprise me in the slightest if it had something to do with preventing Barry from actually becoming the Flash, so there's no Speed Force, so Reverse Flash can't become the Reverse Flash. Whether that be Barry getting out of any area where he could be potentially struck by lightning on the night that he was, or if it has to come down to the worst possible situation, it actually might end up with Barry having to be killed. If Reverse Flash is just going to go around time and put everything the way he wants it, then Barry may feel that he has to sacrifice his life to end the Speed Force, thus ending Reverse Flash's grip on the Speed Force as well. But we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. I definitely think it's going to be like a little secret that Jax and Professor Stein keep for a while. And it wouldn't surprise me if maybe in the crossover, if there's a scene between them two talking to Barry. But overall, I thought this was a fun episode. It wasn't like a massive story episode, as in like the overall story of the season. Obviously, because we didn't meet any Legion of Doom members like we did in Episode 1 and Episode 2, with Damien Dark in Episode 1, and then Reverse Flash in Episode 2. But I definitely thought it was a fun episode. It's one of those typical Legends of Tomorrow episodes where they just go to a random, fun point in history and just showcase what that area would have been like at that time. But it was a big episode for Nate, and it will be interesting to see how he develops as a character over the next few episodes, as well as Ray Palmer as the Atom, because his Atom suit was destroyed. So what's going to happen? Are they going to go back in time to possibly like a year where he had it and then build it again? Or are they possibly going to go get like the design for it and then build it on the Wave Rider because they can just time travel and get parts for it? It will be interesting to see how that goes, because Ray proved that he can be heroic without the suit, but really when it comes down to it and they're versing all these bigger villains, he's really going to need the suit to be effective. But thanks for watching, guys. Very much appreciated that you did stick around and watch. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated if you could leave a like on it. Let me know in the comments section below what was your favourite part of this episode and what you're looking forward to most in the next couple of episodes of Legends of Tomorrow. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. I will have my trailer breakdown out for the next episode in just over 12 hours from when this video is going up. So be on the lookout for that. But until then, I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.